Family Factory existed as a ministry to our children and their families from 2006 to 2015. It was a creative effort to get parents invested in the spiritual lives of their kids. For a decade, this ministry brought joy, creativity, fun, catchy songs, depth, and a multi-generational setting to equip families to pursue God together. My name is Beth Newtalk, and I was the children's minister at Sycamore View from 2001 to 2006. The faith of our children has always been an important part of who we are as a church. One thing about Sycamore View is that we are willing to take risks and try new things to reach our kids for Jesus. In 2002, we launched Kids for Christ, better known as KFC. It was a weekly event on Sunday mornings to help our kids grow in their relationship with God. It was nothing elaborate, but we wanted to try new ways to creatively reach our kids. As a children's minister, I wanted to grow in my leadership, so I chose to attend the Orange Conference hosted by the North Point Church in Atlanta. Ty Jones attended the conference with me. Little did we know how God would use that conference to inspire dreams of what this could be for the Sycamore View Church family. There are a lot of people who could have attended that conference with me to process content, but God prompted me to invite Ty, who was the person who could process and dream. And when I say dream, he dreamed big. Family Factory was launched soon after. Family Factory was not our children's ministry. It was a component of it. The intent of the program was to give families a shared experience to help equip them to teach their children biblical truths as laid out in Deuteronomy 6:6-7. These commandments that I give to you today are to be upon your hearts, and press them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up. As part of the Bible class hour, kids and their families were invited into the gym, and each Family Factory show went like this. The intro video played. With anticipation, we'd fire up the factory. We'd sing a couple of songs. There'd be a skit focused on biblical virtues, and this was followed by the good book look, and another skit, part 2, and a wrap-up. Most weeks, there'd also be a pie in the face, because why not? For most of the decade of Family Factory's existence, I served as the credible host, and Ty served as the comic host. We fed off each other well. Ty was the creative force, while I tried my best to keep us focused on the spiritual message. It should go without saying that Family Factory would not have been what it was without Ty's leadership, vision, and execution. God used him to bless a lot of us. One thing that brings me great joy looking back on the decade of Family Factory was how many people it brought together. To pull off a weekly show, we needed around 20 adult volunteers. Over 75 adults partnered with us over this time. One of those volunteers was Kevin Smithers, who endured a season in which his life was in shambles. In his own words, God used Family Factory to save my life. It's encouraging to know how Family Factory helped children grow in their faith, helped families have a faith experience together that they could talk about at home, and it helped adults, maybe like Kevin, find a place to use their gifts. For those of us who are active with Family Factory, or maybe those who only attended a few times, we can still sing to the tune of the catchy songs like Monkey See, Monkey Do, I Get Down and He Lifts Me Up, or No One Like You. At Sycamore View, we aren't afraid to take risks for God. We try new things, and we watch to see what God might do. For a short season, Family Factory was used by God to ignite faith in our children and their families. For that, I am grateful. Deep in the DNA of this church is that we strive to give the next generation a compelling story to live into. We have done this, and we will continue to do this, because we are a part of a story God is still writing.